Good evening and welcome to the 2019-20 Band Awards for Bay City Western High School. If you can't tell by my voice, this is Mr. Heidenberg, and tonight we will be recognizing several things that have happened over the last year, as well as looking forward to next year. And we will, of course, be honoring our senior class. First, I'd like to start by recognizing each class. Traditionally, each student would receive an award. After their first year, they would receive a varsity letter, second year class numerals, and so on. With our current situation, this has become impossible at the moment. But in the future, I hope that we can award these students with the correct award. First, I'd like to recognize our first year students. I'm not going to read every name. I'll just give you a moment to look for your own. Next, I'd like to honor our second year students. Next, I'd like to honor our third year students. And finally, our fourth year students. In addition to our normal band activities, we have a jazz band program that operates every morning at 6:35 a.m. And these are the students that are in that program. These students are awarded a pin for their varsity letter. Thank you to all of those students. Next, I'd like to recognize our students' efforts in solo and ensemble. First, at the District Solo and Ensemble Festival, these students earned a Division II rating. Some students were in multiple events, and so they may earn both a Division II and a Division I rating, so your name may be on either list. The next list are all the Division I rating students. I'd like to recognize that while the symphonic band member students are expected to participate in solo and ensemble, there were many concert band students that participated voluntarily. It was great to have so many students involved with MSBOA District Solo and Ensemble. Sadly, because of the COVID crisis, the state solo and ensemble event was canceled, and so we did not have anyone participating in that. Next, I'd like to take a moment to recognize some individuals and groups. We had a number of students participate in some honors bands this year. Rylan, as well as others, participated in the U of M Flint Honors Band. Matthew Keeney, Lauren Leptowski, Lindsay Myers, David Ott, and Cameron Toth were all in the U of M Flint Honors Band, and Alexia Pringle was in the Saginaw Bay Youth Orchestra. Congratulations to all of you. Next, I'd like to recognize an outstanding senior for our Jazz Award. This is an annual award that is awarded to our top senior in the jazz program. It's always a very difficult choice, and we have many seniors in our program this year that did wonderful work, but we have to pick someone. This year's recipient has been in jazz band since freshman year and is an outstanding leader in the jazz program. I've always known I can rely on her and have come to do that quite often. Congratulations to Lauren Leptowski, our Louis Armstrong Jazz Award winner for 2020. Next, I would like to recognize a senior as our outstanding senior in instrumental music. This is a building-wide type of award given out in multiple departments and typically presented at the Senior Honors Banquet. There were many, many seniors that did outstanding work this year and throughout their 4 years. But this one student has stood out every year for many, many reasons. This student is a very hard worker, very dedicated to band as well as many other school activities. But the best thing about her is the smile that is always on her face, and I can always count on Rylan Baker to bring a smile to the band room. Congratulations to Rylan as our outstanding senior in instrumental music. Next, I'd like to recognize our parents. We have so many parents that volunteer time with the band, whether it's helping with food on a Friday night at a football game, or helping with tasks at band festival or fundraising, and there are so many things. We just couldn't do this without your help. We need so much support, and you are always there when we need you. I want to thank every parent that's been involved this year. We couldn't do this without you. I do want to take a moment, though, to recognize some extra special people. Our Band Parents Council and its officers, President Gabe Nagy, Vice President Kelly Stevens, Vice President Jennifer Binns and Jill Majaj, Vice President Rebecca Kaiser, and Secretary Treasurer Michelle Rivette, as well as every parent that attended meetings and helped to support our kids. Thank you so much for everything you do. At this time, normally in our presentation, I would take a moment to invite everyone to attend our annual family picnic that is held at Cornfest every summer. Sadly, because Cornfest is canceled, this family picnic will also be canceled this year. In addition to that, all June and July band activities are canceled because of the COVID situation. I am excited to learn that the governor is easing up the restrictions on us. This may mean we may be able to do some things either in July or August, and I'll be talking with our building administrators, and we'll be formulating a plan together to be sure that we are ready when school starts in the fall. We are excited about next year, but before we move on to next year, I would like to take a moment again to thank our graduating drum major, Rylan Baker. Rylan has been a terrific drum major for us at Western and has really set the standard for kindness that everyone should try to achieve. Rylan has been a terrific hard worker and a great drum major and leader for our band, and we want to all say thank you to Rylan. And of course, Rylan will graduate, and so we have a new senior drum major, Gavin Stevens. Gavin is excited to take over, and I was just talking with him yesterday about how surprised he was to be thinking of himself as a senior. We're all looking forward to the great things you'll do, Gavin. Next, we want to find out who our junior drum major will be for 2020. We had 7 candidates this year: Emily Gray, Nicole Heimberger, Alexis Hull, Gabe Keeley, Quinn Lutz, Lindsay Myers, and Cameron Toth. All of these candidates were excellent, and all of them could be a great drum major. I want to thank all of them for trying out. And the fact that we had so many people try out shows that a lot of people in this group care about the future of our program and want to contribute to our success. So thank you again to all 7 candidates. Without further ado, next year's junior drum major will be Cameron Toth. Congratulations to Cameron. I imagine somewhere in Cyberland she's yelling, or her sister is yelling, or her parents are yelling. So congratulations to Cameron. I know that we're all rooting for you, Cameron, and you're going to be great as our new drum major. Now I'd like to announce our section leaders for 2020. On flute, Emma Urbaniak. On clarinet, Isabella Goulet. On alto saxophone, Quinn Lutz. On tenor saxophone, Andrew Cook. On trumpet, Gabe Diebold. On F alto, David Ott. On trombone, Brandon Zielinski. Pardon the typo. On baritone and Sousa combined, Alexis Hull. On drumline, Avian Amuk. And on color guard, Katie Tallman. Congratulations to all of our section leaders for 2020. Next, I would like to announce several squad leaders. In the flute section, Janae Ratajczyk. In the clarinet section, Bailey Cottrell. In the alto section, Sarah Hutter and Ariana Toth. In the trumpet section, Brendan Mortensen Seguin and Elizabeth Watts. And finally, in the trombone section, Andrew Stodaker. Congratulations to all of our squad leaders. Next, I would like to announce our band president for 2020. The band president is always a junior, and in the past has sometimes been one person or 2 people. Next year, our band president will be Quinn Lutz. Congratulations to Quinn. I know Quinn has given a lot to the band already, and we look forward to your leadership in this area, Quinn. Every year we have some guest speakers, and this year is no different. I would like to introduce our first speaker, who will be Miss Rebecca Kaiser.
Hello, band family. Here we are, Western Band Banquet 2020. Not exactly in the surroundings we thought we would be in, but we are still together as a band family and recognizing all your achievements just the same. I myself have been a band member since I was in about the 5th grade. I started playing my flute then and played through high school and in college a bit as well, and then I still continue to play my flute in my church. And music and making music is something that always stays with you. When our daughter Hannah was in the 5th grade and decided to play the saxophone, I was so excited. I knew firsthand the journey that she was beginning. When she started school here at Western, I knew I had to be part of the Band Parent Council. These were the parents I wanted to get to know. These were the people I wanted to sit next to during every performance and cheer our kids on together. All of you have worked so hard this year, and I've seen that for myself at band camp. The amount of hard work and dedication that goes into each and every performance is something that we all recognize. Maybe not everybody that watches every performance does. They don't see everything that goes on behind the scenes and the hours and hours of rehearsal, but everybody watching this video, everybody supporting you, understands all the effort that goes into each and every performance, and we are so proud of you. You survived a tough marching season with unpredictable weather, solo and ensemble, band festival, concerts, jazz performances, and even marching through the hallways of the school to show your school spirit. Those are the memories that you will take with you. And I promise that the disappointments of this year and how it has ended will fade over time. But you will have this video to look back on, and it will hopefully bring a smile to your face. And to the seniors, I don't have any words of wisdom for you because I'm trying to figure this out day by day, just like you. But I can say that you are loved by your family, your band family, your friends, and a nation. We are all doing our best to show you just how much you are loved. Stay brave, bold, and true. And above all, keep making music. That is something that cannot be taken from you. We love you and support you. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Rebecca. She did her best to hold back her tears. She did edit her own video, so that was fun. Now our next student speaker is Rylan Baker.
Hello everyone. I would normally be giving this speech at the band banquet, but due to the current circumstances, I am speaking to you all remotely. I think that we can all agree that this year hasn't quite turned out the way we expected it to, but that doesn't mean it wasn't memorable. Instead of focusing on the loss of memories over the last few months, we can focus on the amazing memories we were able to make. Even though this past marching season was also monsoon season, the time in the stands and performing on the field with each and every one of you were some of my best memories of high school. Seniors, I know we all wanted to have our senior year like seniors past, but I can honestly say that this year has been the most interesting. I want to focus on all the positive high points of this year rather than everything we missed out on. We have all put countless hours of hard work into each and every one of our performances, and that is something we can all be proud of. Band camp this year had its interesting share of adventures. I think we all remember Capture the Senior, where the drum major with fluorescent hair was incredibly bad at hiding, or the band dance where we all swayed to Bohemian Rhapsody as a way to honor the seniors' last dance from our show freshman year. There was the camp bonfire where we all listened to one another and cried our eyes out because it was the seniors' last one. We shared laughter at H's and Joe's corny jokes. We worked our butts off for hours each day. We raced each other to the Eagle's Nest for every meal. We all looked forward to forced fun every night, and I loved each and every one of those moments. Camp is such a special time for all of us. This is the place where we all get the chance to get to know each other and meet new people. That was one of my favorite parts of being in the band, meeting many new people at the beginning of each school year. Throughout this marching season, I was honored to see each and every one of you improve. From the first day of camp to the last step off the field at the central game, you all gave it your all. At each and every game, I had this best spot in the entire stadium. I was able to see how much our hard work had paid off from camp, Tuesday night rehearsals, and the countless band classes. I got to watch the show improve throughout the season, and we were all able to make that happen. Being able to march with all of you again this year was interesting, to say the least. It took me a few practices to get the hang of marching again, but it was really fun to be able to march alongside of all of you once again. It wasn't just marching season that was amazing. The winter concert and band festival were both stellar performances. In both the concert and symphonic band this year, I could hear how both have immensely improved, even though this season was cut extremely short. I even learned how to play an instrument that I had never touched before this summer, so that was pretty cool. I know that the spring concert, celebration, and the performance at commencement would have been amazing as well. I am sad that I didn't get to make music with you all for the past few months, but I cherished every day in class that we did. This year I have learned that even the ordinary days in band class are pretty special and that they could disappear in an instant. My advice for the underclassmen is to not wish class would be over sooner or wish for colder weather so that we could finally come inside, because we never know what could happen tomorrow. There could be a worldwide pandemic that could cancel school for all we know. When asked what everyone loves about the band program, the answer is almost always the family aspect. It's even a part of our band's mission statement: pursuing excellence through music as a family. The close relationships we form in the band program will stick with us for the long haul. We have spent countless hours together working towards the same goal of being the absolute best we can. A lot of us even hang out with each other outside of band events. I know that for me, some of my closest friends were or are in the band program. These relationships last a lifetime. I want everyone to remember that even though this year was incredibly short, we all have amazing memories that will stay with us forever. And seniors, even though this was our last year of high school, we still have 4 years worth of memories to cherish, and we will forever be an unforgettable part of the Western Band family. Thank you.
Thank you, Rylan. I'd now like to show the video that we've put together to recognize our seniors. Thank you to all of you. All of our seniors have been such a big part of our program for the last 4 years. All of these seniors will be recognized in our video, and we're grateful that they were able to construct their own interview. And following the interview portion, there will be a slideshow of photos, which I hope that you will enjoy. And when that's done, our virtual band banquet will be complete. Thank you so much to everyone for attending. Enjoy the video.